I got a rock.
I got a bowl of candy.
Welcome back to the shop. It's Tuesday, October 31st, 2017. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
That is sure some good hot cocoa. As you notice, I'm not drinking my normal sweet tea. It's the end of October, almost the 1st of November. It's getting cool outside, and I'm still in short pants, but I'm drinking hot cocoa. So let's talk a little bit about who was here this weekend. Now, this was a busy weekend for us. Had a lot of folks over. Let's see, who come over? Jay and Tangi was over on Saturday.
Yes, they were.
So we seen Jay and Tangi. Uncle Mike came over, and Little Mikey actually brought him over. And you can't call him Little Mikey anymore. He's man-sized Mikey. He's a big man. And they come over and helped us out with a few projects here around the house. It was great to see both of them. Then on Sunday, Daniel, Kimmy, and the Butterbean were over for a while, spent the day with us and kind of hung out. We had a great time. Me and Daniel did a little special run we'll talk about a little bit later. And then Mr. Ben, that's right, Mr. Ben, good friend of ours, 2 dogs, and actually Emily's dad, come over and hung out with us for a while in the shop, brought us some stuff from information for the trailer so we can get that all squared away. But just, I guess, kind of hung out with us
for a little while, gave him a tour.
Yeah, and kind of seen what we did. Now, if y'all remember, we did a build, I think, for him actually when Emily and Michael were kind of still running the shop here, and they built him an American flag, and I think he still likes that wood
still out there
flag. Yeah, so it was great to have him come by. He's a good friend of ours and of 2 dogs, so it was great to see him again. Thank you, Mr. Ben, for everything that you do if you ever get to watch this video. Alrighty. So let's move on and talk a little bit about what went on in the shop this week. This was a hugely busy week this week in the shop. We were kind of wore out and stretched out the whole week last week.
Yes, we were.
Started off with talking to the Kimster about doing a commission build for her work. She needed 2 tables, actually nesting tables, where one table slides in up underneath the other. It's for a product display that they're going to be using at her job. So we kind of hammered that deal out, I guess, Friday night. We went over there for dinner, had dinner, of course, played with the Butterbean, had a great time playing with the Butterbean. Kind of got that deal all squared away. Saturday morning, went to Ace Hardware, Culpeper Hardware here in town, and they got us fixed up with the supplies we needed. Didn't have exactly what we needed, but they gave us some really good product at a good price. They really helped us out. We appreciate that for our friends up there that we've been doing business with at Culpeper Hardware for, gosh, I don't know, 20 years, 25, 30 years, 30 years,
yeah,
30 years, wow.
At least.
So been a while. We got some partially completed projects here that's kind of sitting down here in front of me that the Kimster worked on Saturday. Now, these are some beautiful projects that she did. My sign people that I'm so crazy about, look at that. Awesome work. Now, check out this fella. Y'all know this fella. Yep, y'all remember him. All we need is a little dog that goes with him. But pretty cool. She worked on those Sunday. Now, it was cool in the shop, so she wasn't just sitting back lollygagging, having a good time, sipping sweet tea. She was over here in a cool shop working. Got a lot done, I think, so got a whole bunch done. So what else did we do? Let's see, we picked up some rescue logs on Saturday.
Yep.
Went over and seen our buddy Vin over here that gave us the 3 poplar logs before. He gave us another poplar log. He gave us 4 pine logs. He gave us 1 cedar log, 1 elm, and I think that's it. But that was a pretty good load. We were really impressed with it. He helped us load it up. Everything went well. Quick load in and out. Had a nice conversation with him. Really enjoyed it. Going to be going back picking up some more logs from him in the future. Really looking forward to it. But it was a great time. It was just a single rescue. I went over and rescued myself since really they're doing all the work with the backhoe. And then we got those off the trailer. Where did I get those off trailer? Day before yesterday?
Yeah, you took them off.
Day before yesterday. Yeah, got them off Sunday.
All by yourself.
Yep, so took those off. Then Sunday. Really exciting day. Sunday we got a call. Friday the guy called Mama about coming taking a look at some logs, some trees that he had. I called and talked to him. Initially didn't sound real promising on Saturday when I talked to him. He must have been busy kind of like us doing 10,000 things. But anyhow, we went over on Sunday. Me and Daniel made the ride over there. Daniel did the driving Miss Daisy thing. I got to take it easy. So we drove over there, and this guy's got like 115 acres, got a ton of trees that he wants taken down. Him and Daniel are working on some stuff, trying to get some trees down. What he'll do is he'll take and cut down about 12 trees at a time, stage them, get them ready for me to come pick them up. I'll bring the trailer over. He'll load them up with his tractor. I'll bring them over here, cut them into boards, and then take them back. And we'll do that process until the process is done. Nobody has any idea how long that's going to be. We don't know how many dozens of trees are going to come out there. We just know there's going to be a lot. Looking forward to working with the guy. He's a great, great guy. Just Superman. I'm really looking forward to kind of working with him. So
I'm looking forward to meeting his wife so she can take me fishing.
Now, that was the other lady. That was the poplar log lady.
Oh, that was the poplar log lady.
She wants a fishing buddy. She wants a fishing buddy. And she said, you got to come help her get some brim out of that pond. Anything else you can think of that we worked on this week? I think that was pretty much it. So we're going to move on to the next subject here real quick. Now, let's talk about completed projects here. Now, we delivered a couple of things. We delivered that vertical sign. Remember I told you we had the sign that kind of went up and down and said welcome this way instead of a typical sign that said welcome this way. We had it welcome and then turn around and said let it snow in the back. Delivered that to one of the people I work with. She loved it. She thought it was great. Her husband loved it. She said she had some people over the weekend. They fell in love with it. So really, really, really popular project. Went over good. I think it was a simple build for you.
It was a very simple build.
Just
well, I mean, it's just 3 of the boards that we already have here, and then you just put 2 boards, one at the top, one at the bottom, and I painted it.
Yeah, it's a super easy project.
Simple build.
We had another delivery, but I'm waiting for a text message back to see if we can talk about it. We can't talk about it yet. Hopefully we'll get to the next video. We delivered it, but we don't know if she'd give it to the person that it belongs to, but come out super, super great. We're looking forward to that. Now let's talk about this commission build that we did for the Kempster. We had to build 2 nesting tables. The first one was 60 inches long by 30 inches deep and 31 or 32 inches high.
32.
The nesting table that was going to slide up under it was going to be 48 inches long, 26 inches deep, and 23 inches tall. And we come up with a couple of design or ideas. We had to have this delivered by today, by this evening. So we didn't do our normal build, didn't use any of our normal products, didn't do anything that we normally do. So this was a completely different build. We come up with a manner of applying legs that I think we're going to use from now on.
Because it was awesome.
We're going to have to build a table like this. We may do a 21 by 21 by 21 table and show you this this new way we're going to be building these projects and keeping these legs on without using stretchers across the bottom, because they needed this thing open across the bottom so they could slide the little table in and out. And I think this worked great. Was on the fly. We kind of one-offed it and looked at it, played around with it, saw it was going to be sturdy enough, and we went with it, and it did. It came out absolutely wonderful. Just great little project. Yeah, and we did put the little glides on the bottom, tap the glides on the bottom of the legs, so because they do slide back and forth across the wood floor. But it was a great build. Kimmy, we'd love to say thank you so much. Tangles of Evans, thank you for giving 2 dogs a call. We appreciate it. If there's anything else we can do for you, Kimmy or Tangles, let us know. We'd be happy to do it. We had a great time building that. I think it's one of the funnest builds we've done in a while.
And it was challenging, and we liked the challenge.
It was very challenging, So let's move on and let's talk a little bit more. Now, hot cocoa's going down good tonight. Now, let's talk about shows and markets. Now, we're not doing any markets, as we've said before, up until we get to Atlanta in March, I think. So we're gearing up towards that. We've got a project lineup that we're going to do. We've got a date set. We're looking forward to it. We're going to nail that down, and we're going to be up in Atlanta next year doing market shows 3 days a week, once a month. 3 days in a week. Once a month. So we're looking forward to that. I'm excited about this. I am so pumped about this. I think you are too, Red.
I am. I'm very excited.
Your projects are going to go over great. I'll get to lift lots of heavy things, and that's what I do best. So I'm looking forward to that. So let's talk about shows. What are we going to be doing for shows here immediately? What's our next show, Red?
Pioneer Days!
Pioneer Days, Lincoln County, Georgia, 18th of November, 2017. We are excited about it. We initially thought our projects were going to be too, I guess, modern.
Modern, because it says on the sheet that they have to be 100 to 200 years old.
Yeah, this looks like something you get, 200 years ago. And Who Wants a Table honestly looked like some farmer knocked out 200 years ago. how we used to build back when we were in our teens. Now we're a little more sophisticated. We build a little bit nicer projects. So they looked at our pictures and stuff we sent them, went hog wild and said, hey, not only do we have a space for you, we'll make you extra space if we have to. We'll work with you. So we're really looking forward to that. Now, what we're looking for and we need you guys to help us with is we need arts and crafts shows kind of towards the first of the year. Don't think I'd like to get started much before March, but if you find something in February, let us know. Put it in the comments below, text us, email us, call mom and dad on the phone, but let us know if you can find some arts and crafts shows somewhere in this area. I'm going to say 2.5, 3 hour drive, no longer than a 3 hour drive from the house. But we're really interested in doing some more arts and crafts shows, particularly early in the season. So help our mom and dad out. Thank you. We appreciate it, guys. I think that's pretty much it for our shows and everything that we're going to do in March. Okay.
Unless something comes up and somebody wants us to be somewhere in December, because we have nothing planned for December. Unless somebody comes by and says, hey, you need to come.
All right, so let's talk about what's upcoming for projects for Two Dogs, okay? We've got a project we got to start on right now. I mean, like tonight we're starting on. We're making a picture frame for a picture about this big, about like that. We got to make a picture frame. It's going to be kind of rustic, is that right? Making it out of pine. Looking forward to that. We may bring y'all along with that. If y'all behave, sit in the back seat and don't fight and argue, we'll bring you along. Won't have to pull this car over. But we'll let you take a look at it and see how, what do you think? We think I'll do a build video on that?
We could. It's going to be a quick one.
Yeah, why don't we get our stuff together tonight and then maybe start to build tomorrow? How's
That'll work.
Because we want to start doing those build projects for your build videos for you. We've got another log rescue coming up here. Our good friends Lisa and Stanley that we had dinner with on Saturday night. And they pulled out some old Halloween pictures. Holy cow, they pulled out some old stuff. Anyhow, they got a pine tree that Mr. Stanley, not only can the man cook shrimp in a low country bowl, but the man cuts down pine trees too. So he cut down a limbed pine tree for us, left it in a full length. I'm going to go over there, take a look at it, probably cut it up, put it up on the trailer and bring it home sometime this week or maybe Saturday. Don't know, but that's what we're looking at for right now. We got to finish these sign people that the Kempster worked so hard. We got to put the hats on, touch up a little bit of paint, and have those things ready. I think we can have that done by the end of the week. Yep. Then we've got to mill a little bit of pine. So if I get to that pine from Miss Stanley, I'll probably cant it up, and we may mill a little bit of pine coming up and see if we can't get some pine all milled up and get ready for projects. Mostly what we're going to be doing is we're going to be prepping for Pioneer Days. So kind of hang on with us as we get ready for Pioneer Days here in about another 18 days. All righty. It does go down good. Well, that's about it for tonight. We'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And as always, remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop. Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash.